Hey, it's me again. It's still April 6th. It's probably about 5:30 p.m. and I'm out in my local park here behind the house, Cartwright. And I just felt I had to do something, right? And I don't know, sometimes where you just feel the need to do something. It's either you settle in, turn on the television, or, but sometimes it's best just to get outside. You feel a little unmotivated, a little unsatisfied. Don't want to be a negative dude, but that's when it's most important to do it. I've been walking for a half hour already, and I'm just starting to feel okay. Some days it doesn't feel like your legs want to move. You're looking for things to make you feel decent, right? We can't always be a ray of sunshine, right? But I think, if people are wondering, looking for purpose in life, I think that's a good one. Try and make somebody else's day, maybe, in a sincere way, If you notice something about them you like, or anything. Be kind. Be loving, It's just a thought. Because I think people are starting to get a little more disconnected from other people. It's they can easily fall in that trap. Just a thought, right? Put our smiley faces on. Make somebody else's life better. Life's short. And sometimes you look for meaning or whatever and you don't always find it, but something about nature, something in our genetics. Get outside. Move your body a little bit, even if it doesn't want to move. Move it slowly. Be gentle with it. It's the only one you got. Old man knowledge. It's not just for you, it's for me. I talk to myself, and then when I make these videos, makes me happy to think that somebody else is watching them, and grumpy or not, that they're out looking for something. Keep looking for it. Yeah. Well, we just came from here, and we're going to be going this way, like in Traverse. And I did bring my headlamp. It's really rare for me to go for a walk in the evening, especially here in my hometown. It's not so uncommon I find when I was overseas, but I, like most of us, I feel a little bit unmotivated. I'm having a bit of a time adjusting myself and to being back. To a place that's familiar and comfortable, but at the same time, maybe a little unstimulating, a little too familiar, you know what I mean? We're all in this together, aren't we? I think we all feel the same way sometimes. I don't know if everybody's as unsettled as me. I've always kind of felt this way. I always felt a little bit isolated. Never felt like I wanted to join in, to the normal things that everybody else seems to be doing. Constant distractions just to get through the day. I never thought, that doesn't seem right. I want to do something that's meaningful, right? To some people, this may seem pointless, but to other people, this may be just what they need, right? You know, so you got to find your group, I guess. I think that's a problem. People just don't find their group. So this is what they call a black diamond. I mean, this is nothing difficult about this trail. I've walked these trails in the winter. I've put ice cleats on your shoes. You know, those tire chain type things. I've made a bunch of videos, but I never put them up online. I got thousands of hours of video that never made it to YouTube. I always enjoyed filming. Always enjoyed making videos, even though they're not posh and polished. It's just something I like to do. I think find something you like to do and just do it. And even if somebody else doesn't appreciate it, some people will pick it apart to bug you or hurt you. Some people will, you know what I'm saying. Don't expect people to understand. Just do it, right? And be happy. You know, be happy. Nothing wrong with being happy. Don't let people make you feel guilty for being happy. Look at this. How appropriate. Old man's beard. This sign marker is a little bit, yeah, see, it shows lichen traverse this way. Then it shows old man's beard this way and lichen traverse. So don't get too confused. But we're going to go this way. Look, old man's beard. Yeah, and just don't push yourself too hard. Just do what's comfortable. You know, it's not supposed to be painful. You don't have to compete. Don't compare yourself to other people. Do not do that. It'll ruin it all. Because you'll never, ever, you know, you'll never, ever be good enough that way. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, there's lots of people that will try and make you think that way, but you'll be miserable. Trust me. Trust me. Old man knowledge, right? And I take it myself. I forget sometimes too, right? I'm really starting to enjoy this trail. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming along. You know? Thanks for coming along. You're welcome to come along with me every day. I don't need anything for it. Just come along. If you want to make a comment or something, make a comment. I'll try to answer them all. Not that I got any real advice for anybody, I don't think. It's all speculative, and it all depends on your own situation. We all got a different story. But it's still nice to feel like you're not part of somebody else's agenda all the time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, enough chat. Talk to you in a little bit in the next clip. Yeah, I just had another thought here. You know that voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, you're fat, you're slow, it's hopeless, you'll never be able to quit? Don't listen to that voice. It's as simple as that, right? Just don't listen to it. Who said you had to listen to that voice? Who said you had to listen to anybody's voice that plants doubt in your mind? Some people never do. Guess what those people do? They're the ones that are living their dreams, right? And it was simple. They just decided, forget it. I'm not listening to any of those things. Just do what you have to do. It's just be true to yourself, right? Really. Don't listen to the doubt. Don't listen to the bad, harsh words in your head. Tell them to go off. Tell them off, right? Oh, I felt like my legs didn't even want to move. You know, when you're walking and it feels like every step is a chore. I quite often feel that way. Of course, I got lots of theories behind it. I like being barefoot, but I don't feel like tearing my shoes off. It's kind of rocky on these trails in here. I'm being a wimp, but yeah. Hey, we all got our own thing, right? But I think being out in nature, number one, will really, really help you. Even if you're not a nature person per se, you know, some people, they don't feel like they're drawn to it or whatever. Some people say, well, I'll never be an athlete. Well, you don't have to be an athlete. But our bodies were designed to move. Our bodies were designed to be in nature. Give your body and your mind and everything what it needs, right? Disconnect once in a while from the gadgets. Not only will you enjoy them more later, instead of making them a source of constant frustration, you know, it goes that way with everything. Eating, drinking, smoking. Don't let somebody that's on the TV commercial tell you you're supposed to drink or you're supposed to smoke or you're supposed to eat. That's your decision. Even those voices in your head, it's your decision. Not those voices in your head either that are telling you you're slow and you're weak and things are hopeless and you can't make your own choices. You can. Start small. Do something every day for yourself. All right? And look where we are. Isn't this nice? Little self-talk, and then I pop up from it and look where we are. Isn't that a nice view? This is a view a little lower down the mountain from where I was the other day in the pitch black. This is my mom's memorial bench. It's hard to believe, like she died, she was younger than me. It all comes one time. But she was one of those people that was, you know, not perfect, but pretty much always supportive of other people, even if people weren't supportive of her. And she set a good example, I think. I think most people have someone in their lives that they could think about in that way. You know? Not that you want to be like anybody else, but I don't think there's anything wrong with being a good person, is there? Well, let's roll. It was nice just to relax for a few secs there. Anybody feeling better out there? I hope so. I am. I brought my headlamp just in case I get caught out after dark. Wouldn't that be nice? I hope I do. By the way, both these trails end up on the same road. This little split here. And if you're looking for this nice little spot with the picnic table, Upper Doug Dawes is the this bigger road here, and North Vista Trail is where the bench and picnic table is. All right, and we're going up this way to get back, and that's our secret shortcut, but I'll show you that another day. Okay, we're going to go this way. Secret shortcut to the bench. This way. I gotta go back this way. It's not that much shorter. This undergrowth, you see all these patches that look like people have been building fires up here. They have, as part of some kind of fire prevention program. So they decided to prevent fires, they'd build fires. You know what I'm saying? So needless to say, there's not much undergrowth in this forest. It's not a natural forest anymore. And it's happened a few times in here. They had that beetle kill many years ago. There used to be much denser forest in here, and then they took a lot of that out, and then we've had wildfires different years, not right here, but so then they got paranoid and burned all and gathered up all the undergrowth in here. So it's kind of a sticky, spindly looking little forest, but gets really green and beautiful in a short little while here. This will be all tall grass, and the trails are really great, but they're enjoyable to walk. Great for your doggy too. I think that's why people like doggies so much. They live in the moment, right? They certainly enjoy their walks. Animals can teach us a lot. You know? I like cats. And dogs too, but I think cats domesticated us. Yeah, and again, this is nice up here. Very nice. Oh. Wow, the wind is fresh. Oh, nothing like a good wind. Wind like the currents in a river. You can feel the earth. You can feel it's alive, man. It's alive. I've been walking past this for years. I don't know if you can see that up there. I'm feeling sprinkles of rain, but can you see that? Old pickup box. There used to be a little container under there that people have put stuff in, little memento things, like a little card. Look for it when you're up there. I think that's off maybe an old international pickup or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not interested in going up there today. It's getting windy. It looks like a storm is a-brewing. That'll be fun. I didn't bring my umbrella, by the way. At home again. Why not leave it at home? You saved like £1/4 pound, right? Isn't that weird? We all do that, right? You're worried about having a couple extra pounds on you. Oh, I definitely can hear the rain now. Kamloops. Kamloops. It won't be long. There'll be little leaves on these trees. Little willows, whatever they are. Oh. Yeah, by the way, I didn't make it to the home show today, if you didn't notice. I finished up too early at the old island park, MacArthur Park, so I just didn't bother going back. Yeah, that's okay. I'm sure I would have been a real chatterbox in there. You kind of feed off other people's energy sometimes. I think that's why people like to be in groups, especially when I got the camera in my hand. I never plan anything. It's just if the camera's on, my lips just start moving. Yeah, you know a little bit about me now. Those who watch my channel, I think, already know that. This trail balsa route here, if you turn right here, you could zippity-doo up to the Tower Trail. We could do that maybe. It lengthens it a little bit, or we can go this way. Oh, I don't know. I won't worry about it right now. Okay. How well is that mic working? I got the wind muff on it, but it is really windy up here, as you might notice. The hat's going to blow right off. I never was a hat guy, but I'll tell you, it keeps your head warm. And when you got long hair, it keeps you out of your eyes. Wow. It's even blowing that big pack right off the side of my back here. Okay, I got one hand on the wind is really blowing up the slope here. Look at that. We're looking off the opposite side of the mountain now. Back towards my house. Oh, the wind's at my back now. Here's another bench. These benches are scattered all over. If you need to sit down. Let's roll. For some reason, I thought sunset was coming, but I think I'm still on Southeast Asian Thailand time. Sunset's here is after 7:30. We're nowhere near close. I can see the sun way up in the sky up there. It's just that there's some kind of a storm happening, as you can see. Yeah, you ever go for a walk in a storm? Something about it makes you happy. It just, like you say, it feels like there's more to it, right? Feels like it's all here just for you. Oh, look at that, a little break. Heal me, nature. Heal all my friends that watch. Heal us. I think it's working. I really do. I really do. And if you're ever up in the Kamloops area, winter or summer, these trails are open. You can walk them. Some people I've even seen bring skis up here, but it's not really that good for it. Unless you like breaking your own trail. But it's nice. It's right in the city, right? You don't got to go far. You can take the bus here if you wanted to from your hotel or whatever. It's not like you got to go on a long voyage like most places. You got to go out of the city or to get to nature, but it's quite lucky. We got a little, I like this little bit here, isn't this neat? Yeah, see that sun's still way up there. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm usually not an evening or afternoon guy at home, but I think I might like it. If you're feeling blue, go for a walk. Go for a walk. Start there. Be gentle with yourself. Maybe your body doesn't want to walk. Mine doesn't sometimes either. Doesn't want to do anything, but I still go. Not trying to brag or nothing. It's not about that. I'm just sharing, right? It might just turn your frown the other way around, bro. And if you got to go do your VR or anything else, you'll enjoy it more when you get back, right? Yeah. This is nice. We were just up there. Guess why they call it cabin trail? Look at that. The guy that built the roof on this was no expert, but yeah, cabin trail, my friends. Oh, heal me, nature. Oh, we got a bike coming. Or do we? Oh, cool. Watch out for bikes. Usually you can hear them coming. Hey, cool. Yeah, it's a good place for mountain bikes. The trails are kind of, they're smooth, right? You can really glide. You get your sweat on going up and then cruise down. I used to do that in the day. I'm just not into bikes much anymore. Yeah, I think I said that before. Yeah, I did. Man, I had to run back and get my hat. That wind is really strong, man. Woo! Really strong. Oh yeah, that parking lot down there, I can see the parking lot at the bottom of the trail from up here. It's cleared out now. Little wind and the threat of rain clears them all out. There's 2 cars down there total. You probably can't see that from up here, but now let's try. Let's try. Big head zoom on. That's the parking lot. As you can see the little green roof gazebo. There's the complex where I live. And there's the highway. That'd be exit 366 where the overpass is. You head this way, it takes you to Vancouver and Coquihalla Highway, or alternate route on the Trans-Canada Highway. Man, am I full of knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, this is that Sunnyside Trail I was telling you about. If it was a little bit later, the sun would be setting this direction. It would be, that sky would be turning all, you know, colored. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you can hear me in this wind, man. It's strong. This section here, after the ground absorbs quite a bit of water, but it's kind of that clay that sticks to your feet. So if it's really been raining a lot or spring snow melt, this is probably the only area in the park that's going to be severely muddy. They actually put these little planks up on here to keep the slope from sliding, right? It's a kind of an unstable slope. See? And it's got that weird clay, right? But that'll stick to the bottom of your shoes, and you'll be a foot taller by the time you make it through, right? And about 10 pounds heavier or more. Yeah. Yeah, so, but I mean, it needs a lot of rain. It'll soak most of it up. Oh, we had a little break from the wind here. Okay, Barry, turn it off. Who cares, bro? Who cares? But yeah, that's his slope right there. We're looking up trail now. The south-facing slope here. Delicate little flowers. My delicate little flowers. Look at that. Springtime's here. There's more of them too. All over in here. Yellow flowers. This park is surprising, and there's you get quite a few nice little flowers in here as the spring progresses. That's one thing. Canada, the spring can be really, really nice. It kind of draws out, right? So things just continue to get greener and more flowery, greener and more flowery, until it gets cold, and then it starts to get gray and dull and snowy and rainy. The seasons, right? The seasons can be nice. You know? But I still have some plans to go away again here in a while, so we'll see. I got all sorts of, my brain is always planning for me. I think we're going to have some motorcycle videos for you here in a little bit too, because I may do some videos on the bike, my motorcycle, for you in order to sell it too. I might sell it to finance my next voyage here, and I'll take you along on all of that, because that's what I like to do. Okay. I feel like saying I'm going to turn this off, but maybe we'll see in the next clip. Maybe we won't. Okay? Okay.